Hi everybody, Ali Craig here for the Neurohuman Branding Academy, and this is HouseOfBrand.tv. HouseOfBrand.tv is a weekly vlog series where we talk about all things brand. And the truth is that when you're really building your brand, you're really building it like a house. We have to have a certain foundational level, we have certain walls, certain rooms, and different experiences depending upon which room you're in. Same thing when it comes true to your brand. Your audience should have different experiences with your brand depending upon where they're meeting you, depending upon the situation at hand. It shouldn't always be the same thing. So today we're talking about how to create killer content marketing for you. And the truth is that, content marketing is something that's going to be here to stay. And on some level, it goes against the grain. Content marketing says, give your best information away for free. And then if they will assume, your audience will naturally assume that if you gave this away for free, think about what you're going to be selling. That may have worked in the beginning, but nowadays people know the game. And so that style of content marketing isn't really the smartest approach. Plus, if you have so much content out there, sometimes your audience will just binge on the free buffet of content and never actually say yes to you. Because, well, why give you money if I can just Google that? So, how do you create killer content marketing that really works for you? Well, put you in it first. Here's what I mean by that. You have to really love it. You have to be passionate about it. So if you don't like doing video vlogs, don't do video vlogs. If you like doing live, do live. Whatever is the method and mode that works for you, do that. Because your nonverbal communication is going to come so clearly through. And if you're not loving it, guess what? Everyone's going to know it, but they're just going to know you're not loving it. They're not going to realize it's the method. They're going to think it's the message that you're not loving, and therefore you're not going to get the client anyway. So, number one, do something that you love. Do it on a platform and in a method in which you love, and talk about something you're ridiculously passionate about. Who cares if it's PC? Don't do PC. Please do out of the box. It has to be better than Google. You need whatever it is to be a better experience than Google, because anyone can do the how-to information, but the experience and the why behind it is something that Google can't do. That's where you come in. Once you love it and you're better than Google, guess what? What does your audience need? You know what your audience needs. So many people stop and think, it's so hard to understand what my audience needs. You know your audience. You work with them daily. There are solutions that your product or service solves, but there's problems before they realize that this is the problem, and there's problems after that they realize what your product or service solves. So make sure that you really talk about it in a more holistic approach. Even if you're a multi-platform brand, which means you have one message delivered in multiple ways, make sure you're talking about that problem every which way from Sunday. Up, down, before, after, all these different versions, however you can slice it. But for many of us, we can take a more lifestyle brand approach, which means here's our message, and our message embodies an entire life. It's outside of business. It's not just personal. It's not just professional. It's everything. It's a way of life, not just information, not just an ideology. So with a lifestyle approach, talk about everything. You can talk about how to make your brand work on the business, on traveling for business, how to make your brand work when you have new relationships in your life, whatever it is you do, you can talk about it on every version of life, every aspect of life, which again is interesting to your audience. For them to be able to see and understand that your work is more than just a business solution or a lifestyle solution or a relationship solution, that it's a holistic, my whole life solution, that it could change things for the better on a bigger scale, makes your work have more depth, and also has your audience leaning in a bit more, making them interested in what you have to say. The truth is that creating content marketing that you love starts with you, making sure that you do love it, and then make sure that your audience loves it too. You got this. You know you, and you know your audience. You got this, guys.